We live.
Fuck, but I ain't afraid of us taking too goddamn long, people. What's going on, people? It's your boy Prolific. We back with a nice little heavy topic tonight. We're talking about Sergeant Scott, who is currently located at Fort Hood, who was just currently detained by the MPs at the gate of Fort Hood. Myself, Prolific, and Brian Turner will be your guest tonight. We'll be talking about this and a few other things for guys who are myself, who was an NCO, and Mr. Turner, who was also a lieutenant in the United States Army. So, my brother, by all means, take the floor. We're gonna talk about who is Sergeant Scott.
All right, good evening. Sergeant Scott, to my knowledge and of reading the story, is an NCO and E5 stationed in Fort Hood in Killeen, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
I believe Marcus. I believe on your side of the plane you have what's company and which detachment she's associated with.
Let me go grab that real quick.
I believe I saw there based on her unit patches on her uniform. Look, like she was transportation/ordnance.
I'm saying praying for her safety,
which would have been her MOS.
Well, let me screen share this.
Yeah, she had posted which detachment she's associated with.
Right. I'm gonna screen share that right now.
A laptop's charging.
No, you good, brother. I'm gonna screen share that right now. Yeah. Instagram chats. I had to make sure I was.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't put the wrong thing on the screen. All right, here we go. This is our Instagram right here. This is the lovely Sergeant Scott. She's saying here, this is a lie. I am not in care of my leadership. The last time I spoken to my leadership was when they had me illegally arrested by undercovers and taken to the hospital. The hospital discharged me soon after, as it was very obvious to everyone, even the social workers, that what's truly going on. My leadership begged them to keep me there after repeatedly being told by non-medical professionals. You have not taken one single step to ensure my safety or investigate anything, even when provided hard evidence. Instead, after sending out this email that cried for help after 11 months of fighting this corrupt system and leadership, you have had me hogged down like a criminal, arrested and harassed. After being discharged from the hospital, y'all had multiple police show up at my door and my first sergeant DeBrill, at 3 a.m. threatening me of what's going to happen if I leave my room. That I am not restricted to. I couldn't even use the bathroom without someone standing inside of my room outside of the bathroom door.
All right.
Go ahead.
Let's deconstruct this piece by piece, because the thing is, we can read the whole thing, but I want to ensure that there's full understanding of what's going on. So we're gonna try to deconstruct this piece by piece. So if you don't mind, read the first few sentences again, because I've seen situations like this before. I'm not saying it's the same thing with her, but there's a lot being left out. I think I can fill a few pieces in.
Absolutely. Let me go back to this. Okay, this is a lie. I am not in the care of my leadership. The last time I spoken to my leadership was when they had me illegally arrested by undercovers.
Right. Pause right there. Let me be very clear to you, and let me be clear to the audience. The military, the laws they abide by are regular laws on steroids. If you're getting detained by undercover police, for undercover police to have detained you, you have to be under investigation. There isn't just a bunch of random undercover police on any installation anywhere that are just roaming about. They don't have the kind of time to send out just random people to go investigate randomly. They have to.
CID be busy. That's fact. Yeah. I know this for sure.
Yes, I don't know how many lawyers we have, but the only time you send out undercover police anytime is if you have reasonable cause. For example, if soldiers are selling dope in the barracks.
Okay. Echo Battery.
If soldiers
Airborne Division, you know who I'm talking to.
Yeah, if soldiers are doing a prostitution ring in the barracks, that's when you send out. So right then and there, yes, it is very legal for the United States military, all branches, to send out undercover police because you signed a contract stating they can. I know not everybody likes reading terms and conditions, but it's in there. It's put in bold. Continue.
Right. Next couple of sentences. The last time I spoken to my leadership was when they had me illegally arrested by undercovers and taken to the hospital. The hospital discharged me soon after, as it was very obvious to everyone, even the social workers.
I don't
What's
mean
going on? Go
I
ahead.
mean, stop you. Okay. Once again, the military is the real world rules on steroids. Real world. People who are having manic depressive, hear me out on this. People who are having manic depressive episodes, the police have the discretion to bring you to if they have reasonable cause, they will bring you into a mental hospital instead of just a regular jail.
Mm-hmm.
In the military,
for 3 days.
I'm sure any MPs in the crowd, if the MPs even suggest you're a little crazy, because suicide is a huge deal in the military. If they have even the slightest idea that you're somebody who could potentially harm themselves or others, and it's not a matter of you being being a bastard, they will bring you to a hospital for mental eval. They will detain you to make sure you don't hurt yourself or others. It is common protocol for them to bring soldiers, especially young soldiers, because young soldiers have a lot of problems. Young soldiers, I've seen it before. I can't count how many times. It's very common to bring young soldiers to the military who are having obvious, and not saying they could diagnose it, but they've seen enough to where they know a mental breakdown when they see one. This girl is probably having a bit of a mental breakdown, judging by the fact that she's not giving a very clear, concise story. She's talking about this is a lie. We don't know what's a lie. You're only telling us what you want us to hear. And then number two, it's obvious this girl is hot, got a lot of. You look on her Instagram profile. This is somebody who has a lot of she's somebody who her NCOs probably know very, very well outside of just work.
Let's go look at her Instagram.
You know, you can talk about don't judge me. I can't get a read on you without seeing what you display. And
What's her name? What's her name on Instagram again?
It should be on there.
Madam Maya, I think that's what it is.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, if you look at the girl on Instagram, not only is she a blogger, but she's your typical modern female. She's traveling all the time on who knows whose salary, because I didn't help out with payroll and distribution before, and I know NCOs. No offense to y'all at all, y'all helped build me into the man I am today. But I know NCOs don't make that kind of money travel like that every weekend like that, especially out of country. Me might have. I don't know. Maybe. I don't want to.
Listen. Let me tell you this. As being a former NCO myself, I made a nice good bit of change,
Okay.
you know. But deployments was the thing that.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
deployments what it was that helped me go out and do things. But
I'll take my L on that one. What I mean to say,
I'm not gonna say I ain't gonna say you take an L, but you have to be very. Us as NCOs, unlike officers, you get a lot of extra money. We have to be very, analytical about how we spend our money and shit.
Yeah, that's all.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no. I ain't taking it no way. Oh, let me see. I think they got a lot.
I had her Instagram profile in my DM. Somebody DM me her profile and DM me what she was saying.
In fact, if I end up dead, if I end up missing or something like that, just know somebody did it. And I just want to get out here and put something out, because I know how the media, I know how my job, being in the military, will think these false narratives. Hey, y'all, so I just want to get on here real quick and say that, like,
this is a crazy generation. Everybody always assumes that they're so important that somebody's trying to. This is just the crazy generation we stand. Everybody just assumes that everybody's out to get. It's crazy.
Right. Do you feel like Sergeant Scott allegations hold any weight?
Let's continue the story, and I'll tell you how much. And as I continue, I'll let you know exactly how I feel. Let's continue what you put in that post. And as we
Hey,
go,
y'all. So I just want to get on here.
Absolutely. All right, let's go back to Sergeant
yeah,
Jules Scott
uh,
and that post
that's
on
scrolling. But as we
Xavier.
go along, it'll paint a picture of why I believe the way I believe, and
Mhm.
why I think that it goes to show that people in the outside world understand how the military works.
Absolutely. Okay. All right. Let me go back to what I was reading that. It says, my leadership begged them to keep me there after repeatedly being told no by medical professionals. You have not taken one single step to ensure my safety or investigate anything, even when provided hard evidence. It says, after sending out this email as a cry for help after 11 months of fighting this corrupt system and leadership, you had me hawked down like a criminal, arrested and harassed. After being discharged from the hospital, you had multiple police show up at my door and my First Sergeant Debril, I think his name, at 3 a.m., threatening me of what's going to happen if I leave my room. That I am not restricted to. I couldn't even use the bathroom without someone standing inside my room, outside of my bathroom door. That was the last time I spoke to my leadership. 2 days later, I was informed that I would be discharged in 10 days for misconduct.
All
What
right,
makes it even
all right,
go
all
ahead?
right, all right.
Yeah, yeah.
That sounds more like suicide prevention. That sounds more like them trying to make sure you don't hurt yourself. Or that sounds like you got a lot going on. Uh, yes, they do. Yes, for my casuals out there and those who may not know, yes, they cannot. If you're staying on in a barracks
They can't do
on,
that.
huh?
I said they can't do that. They have every right to,
They will
especially
kick
if you,
the door down.
especially from being an NCO and you fucking up. Because unlike lieutenants, people out there, they do all the hard paperwork for us. Now we got to go deal with these motherfuckers. Like personally, one on one. Sometimes having to chase them down, having to go find them. They say fuck it, go AWOL. This stuff actually happened, people. But yeah, as you were saying, brother, go ahead.
I mean, the thing is, yeah, I will get calls, but 9 times out of 10, it was Sergeant First Class Stanley Richardson, who was my mentor and a man who I consider like an older brother to me. It was Sergeant Richardson who would do the dirty work. If I get a call about a soldier in domestic violence or even a critical situation, I will get the phone call, but
Yep,
the CEO would have to go handle it.
we gotta go
And
handle it.
unfortunately, sometimes if you're really doing bad, old Top gonna pay a visit to you. And by
Oh
Top,
boy, yeah.
yeah, young boy. I mean first sergeant.
They
I
don't
mean
know who top
young
is.
boy.
Yeah,
I mean
that's
first
what it is.
sergeant.
Yeah, top of
Let
the
me tell you
bracket.
something about Top. Let me tell you something about Top. He's your last line of defense before
Sergeant Major.
Sergeant Major come crashing. Let me tell you
Right to
something.
your
You
ass.
want Top. You want Top to come see you. You don't ever want. You don't ever want.
You don't want nobody else.
You
Just
don't ever
know
want
that
platoon
for
sergeant come
sure,
and
my
see.
nigga.
You don't want platoon sergeant because platoon sergeant, all your sergeant first class gonna do is yell at you. See, top really gonna be your father in situation. He gonna make sure that you're in a position where you can actually give out, like you can actually in a position where you can save yourself. But you see, Sergeant Major, like the mistake she's gonna make in a couple. When I show you what she's about to do, see Sergeant Major, he can give a mother F. I'm trying to
Yeah,
stop.
and that's what I feel like that she's putting herself in that bracket because as a former soldier and NCO myself, I can tell you this for sure. First sergeant had give us leeway as NCOs. He may not give soldiers as much leeway because we're trying to teach them. But for guys who kind of well seasoned, you have now come under the banner as a non-commissioned officer. He'll before you fuck up. If you fuck up, first sergeant gonna call you and officer. Hey man, come here. Let me holler at you real quick. He'll close the door before you can go get your NCO. What was it? NCOER?
Yo, ER.
Yeah, we had to go get. We have to get rated by the lieutenant right under me
Mm-hmm.
by our conduct every month. Now that goes from how our soldiers are being treated, the completion of tasks, weekly and monthly, also just overall behavior You know what I mean? Just how we going about conducting our business. And if this young lady's NCOER is fucked up, she's fucked up in first sergeant eyes. Then she's fucked up in the commander's eyes and the lieutenant's eyes. And she's just an ate-up soldier. That's how they're going to look at her. And when you're in the Army, I tell you this right now, you have no motherfucking rights.
You have no rights. You have no wants. People in social media, you have no wants and you have no rights.
No rights. You have none. You
y'all are making things way worse for this young lady, and y'all don't even realize it.
I swear y'all are.
Y'all need to stop while y'all are ahead. This girl, y'all might have contributed to her to have a lifelong career of suffering. Ain't gonna be no shade room coming to save her.
It goes fund me. All that shit. We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. But I tell you this.
We don't have to have an older brother moment with some of the young men and some of the young men in the comment section. I'm gonna give them an older brother moment.
Absolutely. And we're not here. And we're gonna say this now. We're not here to bash this young lady. We're only here giving you a perspective from two prior service military men who can see the opposite side of the coin. Not everything is a social issue. Not saying we don't truly know, but we have a feeling.
From experience, we've been. I didn't knock on those before. I didn't knock on those before. I didn't have to yell at soldiers. I didn't have to save E5s from Sergeant Major.
I know one personally. We had a real the bath salt epidemic.
Don't get me started.
And the fake weed, the spice epidemic when it first came out. We had NCOs who love to get high.
Yeah,
just because they got some rank on their chest, don't mean that the desires that they had when they was privates and specialists went away. The rank that she got is definitely something that she earned. My boy El Domo Chapo, he's up here. It's something that she definitely. What's going on, Chop?
What's good, bro?
What's happening? That she definitely earned. But in a sense, and Chop is military himself. Under my boy Brian right now, who just joined the live. Shout out to Chop.
Resign with it, brother.
But I think I muted.
Oh man,
how you doing, bro?
I'm feeling all right. We just got they still doing the power right now, but I just hopped in here real quick, man. I don't even know what's going on with the all
that. We'll review it a little bit as we go along, but let me just put it to you in layman's term. This young lady has a grievance with the military, but instead of going through proper guidance procedures, she's waging a war against the Sergeant Major of the Army
on social media.
And yeah, thing is, because she's a young girl and doesn't understand that there's certain procedures, she just waged a war against one of the most powerful men in the entire country. And because of that, she just got herself into something that a lot of females really don't want. She got herself involved in something that's gonna probably follow for the rest of her life. But my bad, Marcus. Please continue.
Like, what's going on? Like, what's the?
So this young lady,
run into her.
This young lady, this is Sergeant Scott. She's at Fort Hood. If you know about Fort Hood, you know for the last 30 years, Fort Hood has been in the face of dysfunction in the United States military, especially the Army. Fort Hood is a rough place. It's not an ugly base, but it's in a very poor area. A lot of drama going on around there.
Yep.
And what's happening is it's kind of apparent this young lady is using the drama and the history of drama at Fort Hood to say that basically her leadership is corrupt, when it's looking more like she might have gotten in trouble, and she's kind of gaslighting the fact that Fort Hood's been known in the media as a rough place to hide the fact that she might have just got herself put out the military via UCMJ. And the thing is, she's obviously somebody with some possible mental issues. And instead of coming clean about it, she's trying to get the woke crowd, the feminazis, and the LGBT whatever not even them, the feminist community to back her up, saying that somebody's going to hurt her, when her first sergeant and others are coming to light saying, no, this girl needs help. But instead of her backing down, she decided to wage a war against the sergeant major of the army, whose name was I know his face, but I forget his name.
Mm-hmm.
She's tagging him in posts. She's calling him a liar. And like I said, I'm not saying that he's a good guy or a bad guy. But as I said before, the best thing for as an E5 or anybody else in lower ranks to do is to go through proper procedures, because you don't want to pick a fight with the military elite. They don't fight. They don't care.
You're gonna lose, and we're gonna go over the reason why. And people got to really understand this. If you're not military or have any type of military knowledge on UCMJ, which is Uniform Military Code of Justice,
it's the end of your life, and there's no going back. I'm just keeping it above.
When you first go into MEPS, and they give you a stack of paperwork about this goddamn thick.
Yep.
And you just in the
Not
middle
really.
of that motherfucking contract, I'm not gonna pull up mine, but I can on my e-benefits right now.
Mine's right here. I got mine right here. Well, I gotta find it. Mine's right here.
I can go pull that some bitch up right now. You literally sign over all of your rights.
Yeah, here's mine right here. Give me a second.
Your right to bear arms, freedom of speech, all that. You're now a soldier. You're under contract, under oath from God.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that shit. I can't find
you this. It sucks. This is why I tell people all the time: if you have a independent mindset where nobody can tell you shit, don't go to the military.
Mm-hmm.
It will be your destruction. I don't care what type of money you think you're gonna get. It will be your destruction, because they are already set here to already destroy you here and rebuild you back in the image they want you to be here. And if they cannot do that, they will out your ass. This is true. They will out your ass. And if you go out in a very disrespectful manner, and come at them in a very disrespectful way, you won't have a fucking job. You won't have no benefits. You won't have shit.
All that work will be for nothing.
All that will be for nothing. Yeah, what's up?
Oh, I just got grab
I grab her.
Chop, you there?
Yeah, I'm right here.
How long were you in the military for, if you don't mind me asking?
3. I did a term.
Yeah, I did 4.5. Where were you stationed at?
Fort Sill. I didn't travel. I didn't get deployed. I didn't do none of that.
I served at Alpha Battery in the Field Artillery Unit. I was a PL. I was in the S1.
Wait, your MOS?
I was 13 Alpha. I was a what were you? E4, E5?
I was an E3, E4.
Yeah. I got out. Not to throw my rank around. I got out as a first lieutenant.
Shit, that's what's up. Now you good, bro? I don't really care.
Because the thing is, I said that one time, and somebody said I come off like I'm bragging, and I just want to let everybody know.
Hey, shit.
I don't see my rank. I say this: if I can do it, come from where I'm from, anybody can do it.
Anybody can do it.
All you gotta do is be confident in yourself.
Gotcha.
But yeah, my experience in the military was I think I didn't get the worst end of the stick, but like the promises that they gave. Like, in order for me to go to school, the captain wanted me to re-enlist.
Yeah.
So that wasn't that was one of the things I was like, damn, like that's the whole reason why I joined. They just didn't approve of it. And it's kind of crazy. They said I was gonna travel. I didn't travel. It was a lot of promises that just weren't promised. So I didn't enlist. I was just like, man, I'm done with this. This is for the birds. Like, I'm kind of wasting my energy here, and it's very underhanded. They do a lot of undercut things.
Yeah.
In the military, it wasn't what I expected. I was young. I was impressionable. I joined when I was 19. So I learned a lot from the military, like as the whole organization, and just like the corporate world in general, and just how things work. It's really cutthroat. Like they don't care about you, like how you would think, like how they promote.
Unless I'm with you. Yeah. But yeah, I'm sorry. I'll talk to the old lady.
My bad, Mark. Could you?
You good, brother? You good?
rest of the article because it's about to get very interesting as you go along because it was already crazy before, but in a way I kind of think Sergeant Scott might be kind of telling on herself the more you go along.
Okay, gotcha. That was the last time I spoke to my leadership. 2 days later, 48 hours, I was informed that I would be discharged in 10 days for misconduct. Now,
yeah,
we gotta talk about
there we go
action right there because that has been circumvented. Now she has not listen, and we're not saying this to bash her. We're saying this from an NCO perspective. I, as a former E6, him as a lieutenant, and Chop as a former specialist. We have soldiers, NCOs, and officers right here on this panel. And we're not bashing this woman. We're not women hate, none of this shit. We're giving perspectives, seeing certain sides. And as a NCO, I'm seeing.
Hey y'all, I'm gonna watch from the chat. I gotta go.
All right, brother. You take care, man.
I appreciate y'all. Yep.
Appreciate you being here, bro. For real. Shout out to my boy El Dumbo Chapo, and go follow him on El Dumbo Chapo TV on Twitch, YouTube, and we also got a little podcast we got together. We call it Dark Energy. We're gonna be putting something together real soon, so stay tuned for that. But
about the chaptering procedure, how they give you more than just 10 days. They tell them about it because the thing is, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna break it down. Tell them about it.
Facts, and they do have an expedited procedure. And we're gonna go over that too. Now you have what they call TDI, TFT, I forgot. But you have 30 days. TUI. When you about to get chaptered out, you have basically like, because I know if she's getting misconduct, she's facing UCMJ, so I'm pretty sure she's doing extra duty.
Desk duty, Saturday. They call it Saturday Night Live when I was in the military. They make you do Saturday night desk duty, which is the worst.
Yes, and then also you get right off work. You got an hour to shit, shave, and shower and eat, and go right back to work all the way until 11 o'clock. Now we're gonna talk about what that does to the psyche as well, because now you're going with lack of sleep, frustration, and you're doing this shit for 15 to 45 days. And not a lot of can do that. Shout out to my boy Drake Guy. He's here. Welcome, my boy. Yes, sir.
Man, I see
I'm
tapped in, man.
My guy, I appreciate you, man. But we talking about lovely Sergeant Scott here as being a former NCO myself and a former lieutenant right here.
Okay.
We're like we said, we're not women bashing, but we're trying to see why maybe it could be something a little different. Good evening. Thank you, Miss Natasha. I appreciate you tapping in.
Where you from, bro?
I'm from the Bay Area, East Palo Alto, California, 94303.
Fuck with it. I stay there.
Oh, for real? Where you stayed at?
I stayed there, and I stayed in a little town outside San Francisco called Ukiah. I'm from down south. I'm from Louisiana. I'm from New Orleans, and I grew up in Baton Rouge.
Okay.
But
yeah. Are you stationed in the Bay Area?
What?
My dad was stationed.
Oh, we got Grump in the building. Wait a motherfucking minute.
Oh, Grump, man.
Yeah, y'all got me. Well, I'm like on my last film. I had showed Tay love. I was like, I told Tay, man, I gotta stop by at Prolific Live. I said I might pass out on your live because
brother, I appreciate you. I know it's late over there, bro. It's late over there, man. So I just appreciate you even coming through, bro.
It's no problem, y'all. It's no problem. How y'all been, man? What's up, man? What's the vibes, man? What's the vibes?
I stay in Houston right now. I'm interning.
Oh, for real? You interning? Okay.
Yeah, I'm interning with an energy and supply chain company out here, and they working the dog shit out of me.
Oh, I bet you they is. They gonna get every ounce out of you. Make sure you worth it.
Well, it's because of y'all. The Bay Area, y'all consume a lot of goods, so it's hard getting shit out there. Y'all consume more than y'all get. What you hey? I love to the Bay Area. Y'all got y'all got all the nice shit, so I don't mind, but y'all consume
that money though.
Now they definitely do, bro. Silicon Valley done took over completely, man.
Y'all consume a lot of shit.
And a lot of that, but you know what a lot of that consumption come from? all that bipping in the Bay Area, all that stealing. As
Yeah.
soon as you buy something,
Ooh,
you
yeah.
gotta go get it again.
Yeah,
As soon as you
yeah.
buy something, you gotta go get it again. Or you
Thought
buy
it-
it too, just in case. All that little shit
Insurance.
add the numbers up.
Yeah, insurance scams, all that.
Bro, there's a lot of thievery, a lot of scamming going on. So all that shit add up into that shit. So when you got the hustle, a great hustle capital right next to Silicon Valley, that don't mesh. That don't mesh.
Rolls Royces in the hood.
They gonna get theirs. They gonna get theirs.
Facts. But we talking about how Sergeant Scott. Now, like we said, we don't fully understand. We don't fully know the scope or truly understand because we're not there. But we're getting a perspective from me being an old NCO, Mr. Brian Turner being a lieutenant himself. Grump, you was in the fucking army too. You know what I'm saying? So you have a perspective on this as well. So we were trying to see maybe because we're going to talk about how social media is really restricted to soldiers, even officers, and how it's used. And I think this young lady doesn't know that when she went into MEPS, she signed all her rights away. Everybody does that.
And that's okay. I mean,
and that's okay. But if you don't want to follow this, especially we're going to talk about Article 89, disrespectful offenses, and we're going to bring up these a spreadsheet on how this shit actually works. And how if she's watching this, sweetheart, we're not trying to hate on you or talk bad about you. We're trying to actually help you in some type of way. If you see this, you can use this as a tool to help yourself to get the fuck out of your situation.
Can I get a little rundown on what happened?
I got you.
Quick. Just something. It don't gotta be too much, but just something real quick.
All right. So that little NCO, she's an E5 in Fort Hood, which is in Killeen, Texas, right outside Dallas. Killeen, Texas, like an hour from Dallas. She's an NCO at Fort Hood. She's got herself in some trouble because she's claiming that Fort Hood, which is notorious for some underhanded stuff, it's apparent she might be using the fact that Fort Hood has a bad history of underhanded stuff the last couple of years to hide the fact that she might have got herself in some trouble. So she's trying
to expose them for to cover up for what she's doing.
Yeah, and what's going on is instead of just coming clean about what's going on, she's using Black Lives Matter.
Oh shit!
And all the other
Major of the Army.
She called out the last person in the world as an NCO. As an NCO, it's safer to call out a general than it is to call out the sergeant major of the army.
This nigga will destroy you.
No, let me tell you something. Generals are politicians.
Thank you.
Sergeant majors are
put your ass in Camp Lejeune.
Yeah, dog.
Teachers and principals.
Facts.
That's a nice way to say it.
Fact, yeah. Bro, you do not. I'm telling, bro. I was
leave that nigga alone. Leave that nigga alone.
Leave that nigga alone.
So that's what she called out when she
called out.
She's using them because she knows it's an easy target. Like they already got a little bad history. I can definitely say boom, boom, boom to try to overpower that, and some shit gonna come out.
I'm not trying to bow down to a nigga. I'm out the military. I'm medically retired and all that, but I understand power, rank, and structure. And there's certain type of motherfuckers you just don't want to. You want to just stay out the way of and give them their respect. I'm not finna go up to Anderson Silva just because I seen him break his leg when he kicked somebody.
Yeah.
Say I'm gonna whoop his ass. Man, kick my goddamn head off like a kickball.
Hey, this in Fort Hood?
Yes.
He'll strangle you today.
Bro, Fort Hood. I'm about to say y'all said it's in Fort Hood, right?
Yeah. Right.
Okay, but she know that Fort Hood know how to make soldiers disappear over there.
Yeah,
Fort Hood, like the biggest base.
They might do. But the problem is that she's not making it easy on herself. She's
man.
Huh?
I said, nah, man. She probably be participating. You know how they be
exactly
selling coochie, or they be gang banging, or they be money laundering.
We know
because it sounds perfect to do this.
Sector don't know.
It sounds too perfect to do this that she throwing everybody under the bus once something happens. Because anybody can do this. Everybody know what's going on. Like y'all know what's going on there. People can know what's going on there, but ain't nobody trying to do all this extra shit. So the only reason why you reacting like that is because you got a big action coming to you. So it's like, let me react way bigger than what it is. Expose this, bring BLM into it. I'm a woman. I'm a black woman. I got to get that support so they can, always be on my. It's just too much, bro. I don't even know all of it. And I can already tell that it's kind of.
That's exactly what's going on.
Right. Let me tell you something, bro. And I had a situation with myself when I was at Fort Bragg, North Carolina, when I first sergeant myself, bro. And the best way, and I'm glad social media wasn't out. I hope I would have been stupid enough to use it. But what I'm telling you, bro, you have no say so. And you have to understand that you can't just take that civilian and street mentality and think you're going to go into this man's military and think you're going to say and do whatever the fuck you want to do. I don't give a fuck. They do not care. Yeah. And she has to really see that. I got the Article 89 right up here. I'm going to pull up on my on the share screen. And the news status code. Hold on, let me pull it up right now. Hold up. Let me show y'all this shit.
I was in the military when that came out.
Let me show y'all this shit. This shit, and she don't understand. And I don't think I want to do is save a sister.
All she need to do, she just need to take that field grade 15 and do her UCMJ, man. Exactly. That's all she need to do.
And that's what we were just talking about. How she's getting a lack of sleep right now because she's doing extra duty. Or she has done extra duty. That fucks with your psyche. A lot of people can't take that because you get right off work, you got an hour to shit, shake, shower, and eat all over again, and then go right back to work till 11 o'clock.
Yeah, that ain't no joke.
It ain't no joke.
It ain't no joke.
From a nigga who been on extra duty, I know how it go. I did it when I was a fucking TV too. I know. I fucking know. Me and First Sergeant Jonathan Land, I had got into it with a dude. I ain't gonna say it, but his last name is First. Me and him got into it. I acted an ass, bro. No bullshit. I'm a young black man, and I got something to prove. You feel me? And I got out of my way. I was about 23 years old, 22, 23 years old, and I was wrong, bro. But in my mind, because how my emotions are flaring, I don't care. Fuck if I'm wrong. Fuck. But this bitch gotta go. Man, them niggas, bro, that extra dude, that nigga hit me with that 45, bro, dropped me down to an E1, took half my motherfucking pay for a whole month and a half.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm up here subjugated to clean toilets, doing all this stupid ass shit.
Flag, and don't forget about duty. Gotta wake up at 5 o'clock, put that motherfucking flag up.
Bro, if it wasn't for the mind that the Most High God gave me and the training that I had from my grandfather, have a strong mind, that shit would have broke me. And in a sense, it can break people where they can just lash out and go crazy. I seen my own soldiers and other people's soldiers do this shit. I get it, but she's using this shit right here. This article right here, personal conduct of social media platforms. They tell you cannot. Soldiers are personally responsible for all content they publish on social media sites, blogs, or other websites. Soldiers must be thoughtful about non-soldier related content that they post. The lines between a soldier's personal and professional life often blur in the online space. As a soldier and as a soldier family member, it's important to follow certain rules and conduct when interacting on social media. Civilians do not have that law. Military do.
Let me tell you.
They be messing it up. Go ahead, Brian.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
She started tagging the sergeant major of the army.
She tagged him?
She tagged him. Let me tell you why.
Whoa.
Break down how fucked up that is.
This was
military of the army.
That's not your boyfriend.
Sunday on off-duty hours. And then second of all, she put that man's family at risk.
Yeah, you exposed him to the nation, to not just those people, to the world.
You put that man's family at risk.
It's a chain of command. Go ahead, my bad, Brian. It's a chain of command, yeah.
You can't do that shit, boy.
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
No, I'm saying, Brian, I can't hear you. I was saying that I was trying to piggyback off him by saying it's a chain of command, and she just skipped all that shit. Go ahead.
See, what Miss Scott is supposed to, what Sergeant Scott was supposed to do. See, she's an E5. Her direct POC is a squad leader and or a staff sergeant. That's an E6. Above that is her platoon sergeant. That's an E7. And above that is her sergeant, is her either a master sergeant or a sergeant major, which is like an NCOIC or excuse me, a first sergeant. That's how chain of command works for NCO. It's a little bit more complex with officers. It depends on who's in leadership. But the thing is, if she wanted to issue Saul, she can go to battalion. But the problem is, this girl got emotional and she went straight for.
And now she done made it bigger than what she can handle.
Yeah, bro.
And she just got arrested on post, trying to sneak back on post. Like, they not gonna scan your ID. It is not gonna pop up in that little on that little thing when you
up the base.
And they're going to say they're going to detain you, and they have that right. Yeah, she gotta get back on the base.
No, I said they kicked her out the base.
Yeah, not really kicked her off. They're doing an investigation, so she moved off.
She can't come back until it's all done with.
Yeah, basically.
If she can even come back.
Yeah. Basically, they basically told her, look, you already got your feet stuck in some shit. Stay wherever the hell you are, but just don't leave the state. She wanted to be rebellious and go back in her old barracks and get something. Her and some simp nigga who we're gonna get on him soon. The nigga drives her to the base, not realizing that he's an accomplice now.
Yeah, you better go to jail, bro. Congratulations, stupid.
This nigga just fucking sold his fucking soul.
Not realizing, not only is she in trouble for this, she slandered the name of the most powerful NCO in the military. She's a wanted
right back to him
now.
This man has the power for her to not get a job, not get her benefits, not even get her education paid for. Can get that shit listen, she do not want to get a court martial. That's what it's getting close to.
Up to right now. It's a court martial.
Because she get court martial, she going to jail. And she got to return all that money. Because that's a breach of contract.
Oh, she fucked.
Let me see. She's an E5. That's what, 5-6 years? That's what? What's 5 times 60?
That's about $300,000.
Yeah, up front. Either you pay it with time or you pay it off, or either you pay it with your time.
Or pay it with time.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, that's how they do it?
Yeah, dog.
But how do you equate the money to years?
They don't. They keep a track of that.
No. Not the money you made. I know that. I'm talking about like, so when you in court, how they equate you made this much. If you don't got that money, you're gonna go to jail for this amount of time.
It depends. Now, what they can do is they can kick you out and they can start garnishing checks.
Mm-hmm.
They plan, but if you break the law, then you pay it back with your time served in incarceration.
And that's dishonorable discharge, right?
Court martialing.
Yeah, yep.
Court martialing is something else.
With discharge, they can kick you out and they can, like you said, they can garnish your checks, prevent you from getting a student loan. They can prevent you from getting any type of federal job or even a decent job. Like when you walk,
Lord,
get you barred.
Man, when I got out, listen, when I medically retired, I made sure I was far away from any enemies that I had. Any motherfucker who I didn't get along with, I made sure I stayed the fuck away because I didn't want any motherfucker to put me in the position so I wouldn't be able to get my retirement check.
Yeah.
I had a motherfucker who hated me because, this black motherfucker about to go home and be retired under 30. Man, because they don't like that shit. They already hate you already because of what you look like.
Exactly. We know.
Then they hate you if you can perform.
We know this.
Yeah.
This shit's crazy.
And so it's you have, and I hate to say it, if you go into that world, just like the industry, sometimes you're gonna have to just play the game just to get the fuck out.
Oh yeah, I definitely know that mindset. A lot of people don't understand, like, just because you play the game don't mean you sold yourself out completely. But this is the only, when you notice this is the only way I can really just smoothly get up out of here instead of making it worse for myself. You got to do that shit.
Right. You cannot go into this this is a military. Yeah. This is not like the post office. This is not Starbucks. You can't just go up in there with your mindset and say, I'm about to act an ass and do what I want. Because I'm going to tell you this. I had a lieutenant. Man, I was divorced, bro. And I never forget. I was so embarrassed and so pissed off. I had this motherfucker. This bitch came to my house. I stayed on in Piazza Ridge, and this motherfucker came to my house and did a welfare check on me and walked through my entire house. Went through my bathroom, went through my closet, went under my bed, went all it, bro. You talking about? I'm up in this bitch and can't say a word. Can't do nothing. Just
So
gotta sit there and take that.
Let me tell you. So earlier in the article that she wrote, and I think I sent it to Grump too. The girl was claiming they illegally searched. See, the thing is, it's obvious to me this young lady might be having a mental breakdown, but she's not explicitly letting us know that she's hiding that from us. What's going on is like they can actually see the military, police, the MPs. If they want to, they can kick your door down. Because when you sign your leasing you sign a lease when you stay on post. When you sign your lease, all you're saying is basically they're free to enter your living quarters if they feel the need to, if they think they have to. You know what I mean?
Any given time.
Pretty much the barracks.
Yeah,
that's the law of the barracks, and that's the law. Like if you got like a family, like with on post housing, they have to give you a 24-hour thing. But apparently, she ain't got no kids and no family. So they gonna walk. Listen, boom, 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 boom. You ain't answering.
They kick the bitch down.
Ooh. So what they looking for though?
Make sure that she's hurting herself or someone else.
Yeah.
Oh, you said wellness check. My bad.
Wellness check, but it's so hard because she's so vague on what the UCMJ thing is and what's the real reason of her getting kicked out. See, that's what we don't know. We just know that she came online.
You can't help but really do anything because we don't know the full story.
We don't know the full story.
That's something that females tend to do a lot. The emotions get to them, things keep going, and they end up saying what they want to say and what they think is important for you to hear. No, I need to hear everything so I can really assess what's going on. Not just what you think is important for me to hear or what you want to get across. We need to know everything, even if you was in the wrong or right. That's the only way you can assess what's really going on.
Facts. And we are living in a time where I hate to say it, we're not saying all women, but there's a lot of women who use excuses to get out of trouble, who don't want to be held accountable or be seen in a bad light.
They raised that way.
And it's really sad because they quick to point a finger at everybody else and blame them for their shit and the shit that's going on with them. But soon as somebody turn that spotlight on them, it's so much. I want to say.
I remember being in class, bro. You be talking to like a girl, whatever, messing around with a girl, boom, boom, everything cool, everything fine. But as soon as y'all both get in trouble, you like, oh, whatever, we got in trouble, we got to separate from each other. You try to, talk to her again and look at her, she all mad, not want to talk to you. I was like, what the fuck?
Like you did
something. Doing it until you got in trouble. Now it's a problem. Now it's not looked at the same.
We got to start teaching accountability all over again on both men and women. But
hold on, my bad. I apologize. I saw DJ Cadillac said that is she getting kicked out in 10 days?
No, they gave her military. So standard UCMJ or Article 15 protocol, they have to give you 30 to 45 days TDY. You have to go through soldier.
Okay, that's what I think.
You have to go through soldier for life. You got to go through basically out processing and turning all your gear and uniforms. They give you 45 days so that way you can find a job. You can let the military know what your mental well-being is. You can let them know what your plans are after the military. They basically make sure that they cross their T's and that. Now they don't have to let you go to soldier for life, but they have to make the courses available to you. You feel me?
Hearing this from the outside, and it sounds a lot like jail. Coming in whenever they want, doing searches. You can't say shit. You can't do shit. You got to go through all this checkout thing. They give you all your stuff. You got to process. They check. Like a lot of this shit just sounds like a more free jail. You know what I'm saying?
Be a jail.
You government property.
And what's going
on? You government property. You should
property. Yeah, exactly.
They probably gave her the 4 because really and truly, like first sergeant probably gave her 45 days because she's a pretty bitch. And what happened? She probably asked her 45. She probably asked up her 30 days. And now she only got like 10 days left and she don't know what the fuck going on. And that's why she made the GoFundMe.
She made a GoFundMe?
This is my first time hearing this, y'all.
Made a GoFundMe.
That's where the BLM come in at?
That's where BLM.
When the money come in, that's when they come in.
Shout out Angela. Amber Turd.
They're not gonna respond to that DM of help until they see you already got that GoFundMe, got like a couple racks. Oh, okay, we gonna come in and hop in. We need a percentage of that.
Oh, I
So
get it
officers,
now.
they give. When I got out, they give officers 60 days. I got 60 days. They give NCOs 45 to a month, 30 to 45 days, 30 to 45 to a month, something like that.
Right.
And they're not obligated to help you get a job. They're just obligated to let you have time to find a job.
Find one, yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yeah,
because 10 days, I was like, hold on. I was like, dang. Shouts out to DJ Cadillac because she, like, it wasn't adding up. Yeah, she had been doing some capping and not telling the whole story. She might have had 10 days left.
The girl's probably crazy. Listen, the military has the nation's the United States Army has a very, very, very high suicide rate, especially in places like Fort Hood, where Fort Hood's kind of crazy. They probably put her on restrictions because
he said it.
Deal with this every single day. Like they have to make sure she's okay. But the problem is the bitch is, I don't mean to call her a bitch. The girl probably so crazy.
You from New Orleans, I get it, boy.
Yeah, the girl probably so crazy. They gotta be like, okay, we gotta make sure this girl don't hurt herself or somebody else. Like we gonna have to do some special protocols to make sure she don't harm nobody. So what we're gonna do is, unfortunately, the 45 days she's here, she can't look for no job because we don't trust that she gonna leave this bitch and not kill somebody or herself.
Mm-hmm.
And then the post don't make it no better, right? Calling people out, making
and
posts.
Then you tag the major of the army.
Let me describe
retarded.
I hate to be her battle buddies, man, because we gotta do a 24-hour surveillance. I did that before, man. I hated that shit.
Bro, let me tell you, when I told you that I got demoted, bro, I had to, and you know they put all E1s with shitty soldiers. This is why when I got I bounced back from E1 to and went straight to E6, bro, I never looked back and never try to get in trouble again.
Yeah, dog.
They put you in a category of some of the most horrible people that don't want to be in the fucking military. They don't want to do shit. They just ready to get out, bro.
And you don't want on that list, say it, dog.
Bro, I was so tired. I remember cleaning first sergeant Major Williams floor with a fucking what's the little toothbrush, bro? You know the toothbrush that we use?
Nigga.
I'm up here cleaning the corners out the floor.
It's different though. It's different, y'all. When we was leaving, when I was leaving, they had this shit where it's called stress card. So it's like when a drill sergeant yell at you, you could show it, and he or she can't yell at you for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What? Are you serious?
Bro, when I was leaving out, yeah, bro, they had started doing
stuff. You got kids from the suburbs getting yelled at by a hardened military veteran. They can't take it, bro.
The nation's sensitivity is now in the military.
You got flashcards. When I was I couldn't smoke soldiers no more, bro. Stress card. There it is, stress card, bro.
Stress carded before.
I have, bro, because I got one of my soldiers asked for being late, and I got chewed out by my own first sergeant because I was held responsible because this motherfucker was always coming.
Yeah, me too.
Monday formation. Late as fuck, so it'll jump on me.
I hope China and Russia don't hear this bullshit.
Yeah, you treat them like kids. Your soldiers. That's another thing, because the military. Well, it depends on what unit you at. It's like they treat E3 to E1 like kids, kind of. It's like they'll yell at your ass because it's like your soldier. It's like, why your soldier late? Why your soldier violating dress code? All that. My bad.
Thank you. Listen, we call it taking that shit to the wood line. You had a fucking serious ass issue. We're gonna take this shit to the wood line. We'll take that rank off. Okay, you wanna see if we got a problem? I bet. Especially we have a field duty, and we out there for about 30 days in them tents, and everybody funky and mad and shit because they can't take showers and shit. All right, cool. You got a problem with old staff sergeant such and such? All right, private, who the fuck you think you is? Take this rank off. We're gonna take that shit to the wood line. But we don't do that no more. Because everybody, man, these motherfuckers.
Hey, man.
Push.
Shouts out to the officers and chiefs, because the NCOs, y'all be having, bro. Y'all got damn dude. Y'all go through hell.
Man, bro, you don't understand the talk that we used to have in first sergeant office about these soldiers, man. Because we could see them a mile away before they even do the shit that they're doing, because they don't understand that majority NCOs used to be these same stupid soldiers like them. that didn't try to be the same sneaky shit. Used to do drugs with them, all in Germany. We did it all. So we was blessed to, if myself get reprimanded, or you know what I'm saying, and then move up in rank. You know what I'm saying? You get your ass whooped, boom. You know what not to do no more. But apparently, Shawty, I don't know what she been doing, but that fucking tea kettle ain't whistling. It ain't making sense to me.
Do she got a sergeant that she report to, or
Yeah.
she
We're gonna get into that. So
Okay.
basically, she's claiming. So okay, she's claiming her squad leader, her staff sergeant, is and all the way up to our first sergeant. She's claiming they corrupt because she's claiming that she got some dirt on Fort Hood that she want to expose, but from what I can see, it's obvious that they don't. It's not about dirt. The thing is, the girl's obviously mad about getting kicked out, and they're just trying to damage control.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Real talk. That's really what it is.
So she giving her sergeant hell, man. I wasn't like, I was the highest I went was E4.
Mm-hmm.
The only time I gave my sergeant hell was when I had got caught. It was at Fort Stewart, man. They done caught me. They caught me at the damn, you know, when you go into the checkpoint thing, the MPs caught. Nah, they caught me with a gun. It wasn't registered in there. Like I had it legally, but it wasn't registered on the base.
Okay,
Yeah, they caught me at that shit.
Kentucky,
Yeah, they
huh?
searched.
He ain't lying. It did
Fort
start
Stewart.
turning soft around about 2014.
Yeah, Fort Stewart.
Yeah, you can have a gun. You can have a gun in Kentucky. Like, I don't know.
Wait, so did you live on the base?
Yeah, I stayed in the barracks.
So then, if your gun is registered to you, isn't it registered to your home and shit?
We supposed to, like, soon as you go on base, you supposed to actually. He said beforehand you go to the armor place and you let them know, like, hey, I'm about to bring, you know, this my gun, the serial number and all that, and then you could bring it on. But out the gate, I think it was like 2 a.m. I was coming in there, and you know how they do the random searches, and it just so happened that damn night, it was like, hey, can we check your car? Bro, they said I could have damn had a field grade Article 15 UCMJ, but I had to wait for my sergeant. He had to damn come and get me.
And all that shit,
Yeah, and had to, like, you know, ride with me back to the barracks and shit. And they said just had signing in on base, but I wasn't really getting in trouble like that. That was like my first time getting caught lacking, so they had let me slide. But I'm just saying, for her and other soldiers, her with other soldiers, they be giving sergeants hell. I know, you know what I'm talking about. You was a sergeant, so you know how them soldiers be doing shit on purpose to get y'all hemmed up.
Let me tell y'all something, and this may offend people, but when they start allowing certain shit in the military, and y'all know what I'm talking about, the military start getting soft. We know the 3 people that been in the military. Hell, Dre probably know what I'm talking about. But when they started allowing certain shit back in 2012 and 2014 and letting all this shit be cool and shit.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. And I ain't talking bad about nobody. But that's when that shift changed, because we started having to have men that we had to start treating like other people.
And then that's when the lawsuits come too. They don't want to keep
the lawsuits come in. And then we have to mind our words, because now NCO can't cuss your ass out no more. We can't say this, that, and the third to you no more. We can't make you push no more. We gotta talk to you nice right now. And in war, and as a soldier, as a warrior,
your sound, your static, it's static. Your sound.
Oh,
yeah, my
it's all good.
Good now?
Like, yeah, you good.
My bad, Joe.
Yeah, you good. But in the military, you're regardless of your MOS, you're trained to be a fighter, a warrior, a killer. That is your job. Because regardless if you outside of that motherfucking, you can be a fucking fueler. But if that fucking truck has a flat somewhere, you in Kuwait or something, and fucking whoever pops up out your ass start shooting at your ass with some 5.56 rounds or some shit like that,
you better know what you're doing.
You got to know what the fuck you're doing. You see what I'm saying?
You ain't no different than nobody else at that point.
Yeah, you can't come in this motherfucker pussyfooting. You feel me? You can't go in there pussyfooting acting like
My bad.
Go
Now
ahead.
that you brought that point up
Mhm.
with that, that switch and everything. Now I'm thinking people are going there with the mindset that this is a job. This is just a job. It's not. I'm here to fight for my country. I'm putting my life on the line for my brothers, my sisters,
I'm here
whoever.
because I can't
This is
do
just.
shit outside.
That's
of
when the whole Camaro meme started coming. Everybody coming to get Camaros. Everybody getting it. It just become a job more so. You know what I'm saying? Shit was a little too sweet for them. It is a job. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas, we're not even deploying like that no more.
But yes, I'm saying so that yeah, I get what you're saying, but that's
Man, they found out that they found out they was about that Russia and Ukraine got into it. A little female got on goddamn Instagram. I don't want to do this. I don't. You remember that shit?
Fitness in the military is absolutely nothing now.
Bullshit.
Got niggas failing PT tests and still ranking up. Fuck out of here, nigga.
That's facts, bro. Listen, my PT, and I ain't bragging because I used to be able to do 108 push-ups, 98 sit-ups, and I ran 11:42 2 mile. I was infantry. No, you know what I'm saying? We had to run. I was in an airborne unit at 82nd in 82nd. Yeah, and so we couldn't be lacking. I mean, 12:42 2 mile. I said 11. Hell no, 12:42 2 mile. But bro, nah, we couldn't be fucking playing. So even when we had certain people in the unit, they had to play catch up. But then here come the stress cards, and then after the stress cards is you can't talk to me like that. Then there came the EO complaints. Then after the EO complaints, we can't say shit to them, and now we're in a position where we have built nothing but weak soldiers.
So from an outsider's point of view, right? So y'all all been in there, right? So me, a type of person I wouldn't, my brother was in the military. I don't know if y'all know Dom or not. I'm pretty sure he's been on, but already, say from my mindset, that's already something I knew I would never do, would never want to do. You know what I'm saying? When the military dudes used to come and recruit at the school, I used to just fuck with them, act like I was gonna do it just to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Just shit like that, right? So say I know about these stress cards, I know about this shit, and I'm like, okay, well, shit, let me just go through it. I know I can get through certain. You know what I'm saying? I just don't feel like people going in with the same mindset as they should or as they were before, and that's kind of scary, bro. That niggas is going into it like they working at McDonald's, and it's not that. Yeah, because when shit get real, you're gonna be like you said, a pussy. Yeah,
it's true. They desensitize they have really destabilized. It's really a trickle down effect. That's what we got going on right now. What it is, they destabilize our military, which in turn will destabilize their military, and in turn now has weakened the military and has made weak people. Just like how certain laws and bylaws have made a weakened society where we're so emotionally attached to shit that we can't even logically do shit or logically think and make.
I want you to scroll down, not this slide. Go to the next slide. Let me show you why. Hold on. Go down one more time. See that slide right there? Let's all read it together. When
expressing personal, go ahead.
No, my bad, Dre. Go ahead and read it for yourself.
When expressing personal opinions, soldiers should make clear that they are speaking for themselves and not on behalf of the army. Use a disclaimer such as a posting on this site or on my own do not represent the army's positions and opinions. Yeah, just like YouTubers would say, just like people, I don't own this song, I don't know the rights to this. Yeah.
And that's why Miss Sergeant is fucked up now, because she basically claimed from her mouth that in uniform, she was wearing a uniform and basically claimed that the military sucks, the military is racist, and that Sergeant made basically an asshole.
It's just like if you smoke and you smoking on duty, we don't give a fuck if you smoke out the side of the job, but if you smoking on your break and you on duty and you got the clothes on and niggas can see you, that's not okay. You representing us right now. Like we can't have that shit.
You represent the gang.
You represent
the gang gonna punish you.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's fucked up. I didn't see. Yeah, because now anybody from outside the military, from a different country, is like, oh, look at this. This is what they military represent. They don't say not from the military. They don't say, this is my opinions. This is how they military feel. And I, you know what I'm saying? Now you exposing it. You making weak points, and we not fucking with that.
Let me go deeper. Let me go a little deeper. This whole tagging. Okay, so basically, so now she started to GoFundMe. It is not only illegal, it is dishonorable to use the military for profitable gain outside.
Oh yeah, just like the niggas that be dressing up like they military, they not, bro. Get your ass beat.
It's embarrassing.
About that, bro. Talk to me.
I'm surprised that she Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Dre.
No, you go.
I was talking since with her. I'm surprised she ain't used that sharp shit because I remember when I was deployed, I saw this girl pull. She pulled this sharp shit and ranked up on dudes,
What
bro. I
sharp
just
shit?
Sexual harassment.
Sexual
assessment response program,
Yep, and they act like that, like somebody actually did something to them.
bro. It was time when
And
the
they would do
MPs been at my door,
Nah.
bro. Everybody get hit with it, bro. I remember the MPs came to my door at like
Mm.
three in the morning, bro. And I'm like, huh? They like, hey, we need you to come with us. And I'm like, damn, I ain't even asked questions. I had one got escorted. And then once I've been in the car and shit, I'm like, what this for? And they had told me. And I'm like, oh hell no, I ain't did none of this shit.
I
But
ain't
the
got,
thing
I
is,
ain't got
here's the thing though. It's the fact that it was somebody
close to
like,
you.
yeah. So it's
Yeah.
like, boom, you getting hit for it. We're gonna ask you questions. I ain't had nothing to do with it. And I'm like, what the fuck? But I'm surprised she ain't, pulled that on her first sergeant or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
because she's not because the thing
Go
is
ahead, bro.
Go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
No, go ahead, bro.
That Slab King comment. I mean, me from not being in from the army and seeing that's some strong ass shit, bro. That right there is some strong ass shit. I lost 8 brothers on U.S. soil, not on foreign soil, all from suicide or drinking and drugs, bro. That's what the fuck, bro. That's not a war. You didn't look like that's bro. That's
you
that's
come back home
that's
from
crazy.
war. Listen, come back home from war. Can't get the same help that you had while you in. Cannot get it. But come out here being able to serve your country. Can't get housing, can't get loans, none of this shit. So motherfuckers get on drugs.
I see, bro. The homeless people, talking to homeless people, I know, bro. I hear the stories,
I've
bro.
been one. I
That
know
shit's crazy.
told you.
It don't even be like that. I had a battle buddy.
Like
A battle buddy had shot himself in the damn face with a damn girl, bro. You know, when you like overseas and shit, especially when you, it's like this dude, and it's crazy because this was so crazy about it. It's like when somebody like suicidal, in the movies you be like you could kind of like peep the vibes, but with this right here, like he was from where I was from, and you didn't even see it coming, bro. I mean, it'd be on some.
I think it's
see,
like you said, the movies say that, but every story that I hear, actual person tell me, they all say I could not tell. No person I've ever heard, and I'm talking about people. If there's a brother, cousin, family, friend, I've never heard somebody say, "Oh yeah, I can kind of like suss it." I knew. Nah, bro. Like I feel like every real story they couldn't tell, bro. And that's the saddest fucking part, bro.
Bro, they'll hit you with some shit. They'll be like on some like, they'll be like, hey Dre, all right, man, I'm gonna see you tomorrow. We're gonna go ahead and go to the gym, bro. All right. He'd be like, bet. And then the next day, they leave you like that. That's how it should be on. That shit fuck your head up. You be like, what the fuck? Like, yeah. So
yeah, bro. And you gotta sit with like, oh yeah, bro. That's
Whoo, shit.
It hurts. Like,
and the thing is, y'all sign up, y'all 18 when y'all sign up for this shit. It's like y'all don't know y'all getting into this. Even if you hear stories, even if you like know people, you still don't know for your personal self what you about to go through.
About to get into.
You don't know what's going to come out. You don't know about today. You know what I'm saying? You don't know about this day right now. That when we talking about all that shit, you don't know about that when you at that age and you signing that paper, which is from my standpoint, looking at y'all it's just crazy, bro. Like when I heard my brother had to sign his will at 18 years old, I was like, whoa, this shit is real.
Man, the recruiters had a big part to doing that though. Let's be real, Brian. The recruiters don't be telling the truth now when it comes to those. They be going straight for the 17 to 18-year-olds, and they be making it seem like it's all glamour and glitter,
man.
Man.
College, you gonna travel, you gonna be
pay for your cut, all that shit. You gonna get your money, you gonna see all this shit. Or you gonna get some pussy, especially if you're single.
It's like pimping on them, bro. That ain't cool. I seen how recruiters be doing that.
Bro, that's exactly what it is. You prying on young men, bro, on their weaknesses. They don't know what they finna do when they get out of here. They getting in trouble. They literally walking around the school, sussing niggas out. Like we looking at, they go around the athletes. They trying to figure out which one is the one that we know ain't gonna make. Oh yeah, who is it? They too cool. Don't even go around them. You know what I'm saying? Like they know what they doing. Wow.
All for a bonus on their end.
Bro, that's why I never fucked with like you, bro. You niggas, no, bro, get up out of here, bro. Why are you here? Why aren't you doing what you're supposed to be doing? How you got time to do this? It's too much off time, bro.
Exactly. Shouts out to Slab. It was when I was.
This could be the sergeant right here, man. That's why I'm saying. Let me tell you. Okay, let me tell y'all something, gentlemen. This is the part of me that sympathizes with this young lady. Part of me is saying she needs to be held accountable for the fact that yes, she is lying. This is the part of me that sympathizes with her. I see somebody who obviously has problems.
Mhm.
This is a young girl who I can look at this girl and I can tell. No, not enough people are holding this girl accountable.
Yeah.
Not enough people are holding females like her accountable. And now, years later,
It's manifested.
it's manifested into this, and now
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Gotcha, brother. Hell no, I ain't doing no $30,000 for no damn shit, nothing. You couldn't pay me to go back in the military.
sorry about that. That's one of my trades calling. But yeah, it's one of my trades calling me. But what I'm trying to say is now you got a bunch of female like her who they don't want to be held accountable for nothing. Hey Mark, let me log off. I'm gonna call you right back. I'm gonna get back on the live in a second.
Yeah. I'll see you in a bit, bro.
Give me like 5 seconds.
Take it. Yeah. Take your time. But yeah, I just feel like maybe the young lady is taking shit way too far before she gonna get herself in a bind where she's not gonna be able to do anything. Because if y'all read all that, they tell you what all this shit. They got whole AR articles about this shit. This is a slide that they will read in these rooms where they have all the soldiers come in at 1 o'clock right after lunch and say, this is what you need, what you can and can't do, and what your family can and can't do. Just because your wife or your children didn't sign a contract doesn't mean they're not under the same banner.
I hear you on that one, man.
Yeah. But we're gonna wait for Brian to get back on this topic. I wasn't gonna hold this topic too long because I know Brian really wanted to hit this subject. He wanted to definitely talk about that and Article 89 when they was talking about her and all the things she was saying.
Yeah,
Like,
she from Fort Hood though. You know what I'm saying? She been
Yeah.
into some like shit. When I was in Fort Stewart before I left the military, it was this one dude. He was damn bringing in them damn packs in on base. You know what I'm saying? In his uniform, and when he got bagged for it, come to find out he was tied in with the cartels and shit. And I heard he got touched in the damn, with the MPs. So it's like, but with Fort Hood, it's like you disappear, bro. And that's like one of the biggest bases, I think. I think Fort Hood's like
that is the biggest base in America.
Yeah, so it got everything: gang banging, girls selling coochie. You got madams, you got
All
first
that.
sergeants, you
Fucking
got
soldiers.
yeah, you got kidnapping.
Officers, all that. It's crazy. It's the wild, wild west, but it's a facade because it's somebody putting a uniform on. A lot of people don't know that, because they're not told that. He said death by PowerPoint. You goddamn right. You remember the hurry up and wait shit that we had to do? Man, come on, man. Like I'm so glad and blessed that that I may not done everything right, but I got out the right way. And that right way has been able to take care of me and my family. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm able to do a lot more than maybe the average because I have something concurrent going in. My health may be fucked up at times. Yeah, that's true. But I can say he's at Fort Bragg next to the hood. Yep. That's where I was at. I was stationed out there in Fort Bragg, Brian back.
That's the airborne base right
there.
there.
82nd, yes, sir. Well, you got to run all American Expressway, baby.
That one.
Back off that. All military installations are in poor areas because poor areas are cheaper to build.
Vietnam. Yes, sir.
Yeah, all military installations are in the hood. All major military installations that have airborne divisions, that have major infantry divisions or field artillery, all those installations are inside areas that are poor because it's the military wants to spend a less amount of money as possible for resources, so they'll build them in the hood.
Yeah, man, and it's a different city on bases like Bragg and Fort Hood and all those places. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be jumping over there, man. It be
Yeah, that's what J. Cole was while I was stationed. I actually met him. It was a barbershop in Fayetteville. This was young. This was back 2008. Yeah, 2008, 2009.
That's what's up, bro.
It was a barbershop right out the Yadkin Gate. There's a gas station across the street. It was a white barbershop. Then it was like a little Asian little market where they sold all the military uniforms and MREs and stuff like that. And I got a chance to meet him. He was passing out his mixtapes and stuff like that and talking to the people outside. And, you know, he was a great dude. You know what I'm saying? Great, gave out great energy and all that. And, yeah. And when he say J. Cole say he from the hood, Fort Bragg is literally right on the outside skirts of the hood.
Fayetteville's projects. Fayetteville's
straight up.
That's what Fayetteville State's at, huh?
Yeah.
That school must be rich.
As fuck. And then right up the road is North Carolina. What you call it? What Michael Jordan went to school at? With the college at?
Chapel Hill?
Chapel Hill, yeah.
No, beautiful ass Chapel Hill. I didn't know.
Not too far, yeah. Myrtle Beach, all that, bro. It's like in the middle.
J. Cole?
Huh? Yeah, I met him before he was
selling CDs.
Yeah, we was giving out his album before he signed with Jay.
That's
right
cool.
Before he signed. This around about 2008.
That nigga Marcus, man. Marcus was probably excellent in the fucking military.
Man, listen, when I was in the military, I was
NCO.
the E1 to E4 was my toughest time. Because it was more like
he's going by years, right?
Huh?
The numbers is going by years, right?
Hell no.
Rank.
Right now, it's rank. I did 10 years, but what you call it? Nah. That when I got busted down from E3 to E1, man, that shit broke my fucking heart.
How you said it was a month? It lasted a month?
Man, 45 goddamn days.
Damn.
Man, cause okay. Me and this guy got into it. I got really fucking pissed off. Me and first I got to. I'm up on the desk slamming shit. And this is a young black man thinking that he, you know, think he can come up in this white man's shit and do what the fuck he want to do.
Act out.
Smack the shit out. Stop that, boy. What you doing? Man, that man bust my ass down, boy. He look, I ain't get sent to Campbell June.
What's that?
Military jail.
Prison.
Oh, shit.
Prison. Man, it's worse than jail. Cause ain't nobody gonna look.
There's a military jail.
Hell yeah.
You gotta
Leavenworth.
It's not that I didn't know niggas
Leavenworth.
It's not that I didn't know they went to jail, but I'm not thinking that they got like just strictly for them only in there.
Oh yeah, they do.
It's the worst hell that a man could ever experience is military prison. It's literally like going to hell and burning.
Yeah.
Is it because there's so many people like in there with mental problem, PTSD?
No, you just program.
It's just the it's just the nasty, horrible. It's like
it's
regular
everything, the conditions and all that shit.
Yeah, bro.
Think about this, bro. You have nothing but militant minded, the worst of the worst in there, supposedly. And then you got these motherfuckers in a cell.
Oh yeah, no, it's bad.
And then you got them in confined together. Boy, be hell in that motherfucker. I bet I would never. What do you say, Slab King? What do you say? Bread and water.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. You ain't getting no. You know, they already know what to put in there.
On nobody. It's like Angola did a fusion dance with damn Fort like Rikers Island or some shit.
Angola.
Damn, what the fuck?
Yeah, not even exactly. Look it up. Prison in America. It's the worst.
Hey, Prolific, can you bring it up like a picture real quick for me, please?
I never been there. I'm glad I never went there. I heard stories about that. That shit was no joke.
It's not as filthy as it used to be because you know the social justice they made it to where, but on the inside, like it's like you wake up in hell one day. It's just a ratchet fucking prison.
When I think about it, it's like because in the civilian world, when you go to county jail and prison, you pretty much a slave, right? Because you're locked up. But when you're in the military, you government property and a slave. So it's like a double hit on it. It's like you damn ain't human. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
y'all show y'all what is here it is. I got a picture.
It's the worst hell on earth. I mean, I can't even just
look at the man. Wait till I show y'all the conditions of this motherfucker. Look, share. And this is what Man, hold on. Damn. Chrome tab.
Hey, shout out to y'all for real.
There it is. Look at that.
Ooh, that's
Outside.
Ooh.
Wow. Hey,
I didn't even know that, man.
Niggas PTing around that shit, just running miles around these niggas.
Hold on. That's deployment one right there. What
Nah,
about
that's
say?
ain't that 11 one?
Oh, because I remember they had one in Bargroom that had kind of looked like that when I saw it, but I didn't know they was like outside though. I just saw the towers with the wires and shit. It looked like it was kind of.
Oh, here.
I might be wrong. Hold on.
This is it.
I see that tower. What?
Oh, this is in Zephyrin. Okay, hold on. Wrong one. You right. Hold on.
But I didn't know they do it outside though. That's the point. I didn't know they had, like a dog cage. I thought it was like in the facility. You feel what I'm saying? So you cut me off guard with that.
Palmerdale Military Prison.
Oh shit.
So this is where niggas go when they go AWOL.
Sometimes. Now, if they AWOL and they kill somebody, if you AWOL, they just gonna catch you, put you in jail. Not prison. They'll put you in, the regular protocol. They'll put you in jail in a holding area. But prison is if you do what this little girl right here doing. I'm just keeping it real. That's on the table right now.
You do.
This one time.
Can I ask you about AWOL? So say you going, you're on a mission or something. Somebody just really just all the training, whatever, just pussy out and just like, nah, I'm going back. I'm not going.
You're going.
You going.
You're going to prison.
I'm about to say you going.
You going to prison.
You going to prison. You going to prison.
Going to jail now.
That's treason.
Yeah, you going to jail, boy.
You putting all our lives in danger.
That's field grade. That's field grade treason, and that's also that's also breaking. Which I forget what it's called. That's breaking a war rule.
Yeah.
But that one time, it's a war.
Espionage.
In circumstances, you get put under death.
Yeah, and they do firing squad still.
I mean, that's deployed thing right there. Like that one dude. Yeah, y'all remember that one dude who, when he was in Afghanistan, I think it was in Afghanistan or Iraq, he had killed and raped that 14-year-old that Middle Eastern girl. Yeah, burned that house down. Yeah, they was trying to get him right on the firing squad, but they ain't did it yet. But yeah, it's worse if you in prison overseas.
It's cheaper.
And what exactly is espionage?
Oh, what was that transgender dude in the military where he had switched genders and he was selling like classified documents to, I think, was it Russia?
Damn, this nigga doing the most. Wait, what?
Yeah, he had tried to do the sex change so it could be like he was trying to, he was trying to use that as an advantage so it could be like, hey, I'm not, you know what I'm saying?
I got
his name. Use their community to his power.
Yeah.
What, nigga?
They'll put you.
You don't remember that?
Put you in the female prison.
No, I didn't know.
What's his name?
Wow.
Yeah, Marcus. They still do. My bad. They still do firing squad, huh?
I think. Let me look it up.
Firing squad still protocol because you have to understand, Cedric, in the military they don't want to spend money on lethal injection or a chair, so they still use firing squad.
Damn, everybody runs bullets.
Yeah, bro.
I got it. Chelsea Manning. I got it for y'all. I just found it. But yeah, damn. I mean, shit real, man. I'd rather do damn. I don't want to do no prison or jail, but I'm saying if I had a choice.
Yeah, I choose civilian. Military prison was a bunch of it's you basically go to hell.
And you said they gang banging too?
Sometimes
yeah.
Or is it they own like army gangs? Like they own
no Blood Crip.
They be having the element in there. They be having like MS-13. The most common gang in the military is MS-13.
Damn, niggas big everywhere. That's crazy.
MS-13, Latin Kings.
I ain't fucking with none of them niggas.
For some odd reason, especially in the Midwest, like Crips is huge in the military.
For real?
Crips is what? Nigga.
Oh no, yeah, I think they touched down in Kansas first or some shit like that.
Yeah, in Fort Riley in Kansas, nigga, There's stories of Fort Riley of there being whole crip sets on post with captains
Banging.
not just banging,
Yeah.
they were running shit on the post.
Exactly.
What?
Yeah, it's like
Joseph Manning, born
a
Bradley
brother in
Edward
arms.
Manning.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's bruh girl.
Yeah,
He
that
said,
was-
"Bruh, girl."
Shouts out Slab. I've been to Poland too. I think that was in Poland when he did that. Hold on. You go ahead on
Convicted by
Prolific.
court-martial in July 2013 of violation of Espionage Act and other offenses after disclosing WikiLeaks nearly 750,000 declassified and unclassified but sensitive military diplomatic documents. He was imprisoned from 2010 until 2017 when its sentence was commuted.
shut the fuck up.
Manning stated in 2013 that man, I can't even read this shit like how they want me to read it on YouTube, bro, because I'm not the motherfucker to sit up here and call a squirrel a cow, my nigga. Not gonna do that, bro. I'm just not gonna do that. I'm not gonna play them games with nobody, bro. I'm not gonna be disrespectful, but at the same time, bro, look at his man's face, bro.
Yeah, he looked like Axl Rose.
Look at his nails.
Nigga said Axl Rose. Wait, that's for the young folks. Y'all don't know who Axl Rose is, man. Yeah. But this nigga look like he plays like
the guitar.
World of Warcraft, nigga, like for hours on end. This nigga's a Sagittarius, you motherfucker.
Twinsies.
Shut the fuck up, Dre. No.
A gang in them.
A gang in them. No, bro. Never. He was born in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, United States, in prison.
Oh no, we don't. Nah, man.
He's now currently in the.
Not for sale.
Brian said no case.
That nigga, they said reduction rank to E1 of private forfeiture of all pay and allowance and dishonorable discharge.
So when did he get the change? Before he went in?
Nah,
No,
While he was in.
While he was in, so
he used their benefits.
it's for free. The surgery is free.
Yeah, the surgery's free.
What?
They pay for it.
Except for
They
dental.
pay for it.
They'll pay
Yeah.
for that shit.
They'll pay for your old lady to get titties. They'll
Yeah.
pay for
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga.
They can pay for you to get a height surgery? You want to get taller?
if they
Shit,
if
I
a
guess
I
so
don't
now.
know if they can just shave off knees and add extra knees to it, nigga. I ain't never known that yet. But if
I
they
seen
can, there's gonna be some extra tall niggas for no reason. These niggas look weird.
yeah, dog.
Small arms.
Torsos.
Oh, somebody say you Grump. I fuck with that green. Oh, okay. Oh, appreciate that. Appreciate you on
Yeah, you know,
Twitch.
Grump's back there with
Oh,
the Matrix and
G
shit.
Grump, I know you remember back in 2012,
Appreciate it.
Fort Hood Infantry Company. I know you remember that case. That nigga who was a damn blood. He was a Damu. He was banging on Fort Hood. Man, nigga was running. Nigga was running the fuck out Fort Hood.
For real?
Yeah, bro, dude. Yeah.
He was running a prostitution ring. Nigga was having generals come do business with him.
With the army bitches.
Dog,
pulling,
with the
yeah.
army bitches in
No
in the surrounding areas. Nigga was really that. Nigga, it was a dark nigga.
He said, really? Yeah. It's
Who
like
is
a
this
dark
king?
This nigga was
Who is
Wait, I was
this nigga was running a whole
this dude said, who is this king?
He
He was doing some savage stuff, man. He had some married woman working with him and all that.
Yeah, it's back in
Bro, so when he got exposed, how many families was broken up after that?
all of them. Nigga
All of
Obama did a whole shit on it about how ashamed he was of the Fort Hood
Oh,
leadership.
hell no, you gotta send me a link. I didn't know
Yeah,
this is big.
Yeah, it's similar
Whoa.
to it was back in 2000 between 2012 2014. This was big shit, nigga. This nigga was a whole. It was him. I think he was a first sergeant or a master sergeant.
So who was in charge of the whole base? Like, who was the one that went down? Like, who was like,
The
how you let this go
CG
on?
Fort Hood has had 2 CGs go down for prostitution in the last 25 years.
Yep.
Oh,
Two 2 of the highest ranking members of the United States military were buying pussy. Who would have thought?
That's a lot of money to make it too, because you gotta understand, like Fort Hood's like a city in like
The biggest. It's the largest It's the largest by.
Like, what's large? Because I don't really know the millet. Like, I gotta look it up.
I ain't
It's-
buying no
you
pussy.
pull up on a map. That thing it'll show you, bro. That thing is
Fort
like a
Hood's
whole
large-
different world.
You know that
buying no
Fort Hood's bigger than Killeen.
The
Mm.
what?
Niggas buying pussy and porn is free.
Fort is bigger than what?
It's bigger.
Nah.
It's bigger than the city it's located in. Located in a small city called Killeen. Killeen is the size of like ever heard of? Killeen is the size of like maybe a fraction of Oakland. It's small.
Bro, y'all haven't thought about that shit?
I want to look it up
Niggas
right
really
now.
buying
Hood.
pussy?
But you gotta understand, Mr. Military, you know how many
Is
been
Texas?
lame people in there? Come on, bro. You know how many lame people been in the military, dog.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Is Texas?
That's true. That is so true.
You said
Have
Texas.
y'all ever seen a midget in the military?
Oh,
Yeah.
that shit is big as fuck.
Get the
God
fuck out of here.
damn.
What they use? Shut up, Marcus. I'm about to
Yeah.
Chili's.
4'11". I remember that nigga.
I remember that nigga.
High. He was high. I remember that nigga. Black nigga. With
He
the
was short.
fuck hairline. He was 4'11". He didn't win the genetic lottery. I'll tell you that.
He said he did not win the genetic lottery.
He
but-
burnt out.
He was caught at football though. He was he said he played running back for his high school team and for his college team, but he had got
11. Who he running between folks' legs?
yeah. Nigga was cold as a bitch. Nigga,
Oh, I bet.
don't that hoe.
Boy, I see
You
me.
see actual film?
Of
I
what?
think my mama, I think I have my
They
mama.
seen no film. Now we played flag, and I played flag. I ended up playing on one of the little all-star teams. I love football. I love football and baseball. And
They got leagues in there?
yeah, we got
all type of shit up in the army, boy.
Yeah, they do, bro.
We got whole track team, football team, baseball team,
Martial arts,
Like football
boxing.
with pads or flag?
Now they
Full
have
team.
pads, but playing pads, the only way you can play in pads, you have to be on the base super all-star team. And you know, I didn't have time for all that. I worked an actually difficult job. So
Yeah, it'd be like especially if you're doing like 12-hour shifts and all that. Nobody got time. Some people be human resource and they could do that. Or you know, 42. Yeah, no disrespect. I'm just saying.
I get what you're saying though. Like them niggas chill. They ain't really doing nothing.
nah,
Yeah.
the ex ball players who just joined the military because they ain't have shit else to do in life.
Hmm.
A lot of niggas that didn't do shit, that don't do shit in the army.
There'll be like the male. What's that dude? I had a battle while I was in Korea. He was for like 2 months. He was the mail clerk. That dude had the most chillest job, bro. I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I was hating off his ass.
He said the army got all the good
Can I ask you
gear.
some army questions?
Oh yeah,
There's a lot.
I'm not gonna
that's
go
a
through.
lot.
Air Force got the best
Oh,
gear.
Slab,
What was your
Air
job?
Force.
you've been hitting it all day, but I'm gonna have to tell you wrong.
Hell no, Air Force got the best
Bro,
gear.
Air Force got the best gear. I ain't gonna lie to you.
They got and the best defects, nigga.
Bad as bitches.
barracks and all that.
Stations. Shout out to Keesler Air Force Base. Y'all niggas got the baddest fucking bitches. Y'all got the fucking shout out to Tampa Bay, Florida. Shout out to San Francisco, California.
Listen, I ain't listen, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Florida is the first state that I ever seen white women with black asses.
I believe it.
Listen, Florida got some motherfuckers out there that look like fucking horses, nigga.
Yeah, dog.
That's why I be like, Grump, boy, you better be careful out there where you at, boy. Surprised Grump ain't got about 4 or 5 kids fucking around up out here, little peanut butter kids everywhere.
And I know
I
about
stay busy, bro. I stay busy. I don't got time for that, my
Not-
part. But yeah,
say one fucking
There ain't
thing.
nothing like a girl with a New Orleans accent, though. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
But you don't want that New Orleans attitude, boy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I
hey,
don't.
Brian.
But
Brian, you better tell her. He say,
You
hey,
know
ain't that like a New Orleans girl with that New Orleans accent?
I'm dealing with one right now. That's what I've always dealt with my entire life. And let me tell you, it's always fun till after the first night.
Cause she gonna hit you with that big bag.
yeah.
Who you think you talking to?
Because her
But
baby daddy gonna be a real hitter, and
for
think
real, nigga, you don't
yeah,
listen.
you all
Don't
messed
man,
up.
listen. If you get a woman from New Orleans, and I love my city, and I love my people, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Listen, and they know I'm telling the motherfucking truth. Don't get a chick with no baby daddy, boy.
Oh,
And
never in my life.
he better not have nobody from no Methamphetamine Project, the
Never in
Ninth
my life.
Ward,
None now.
Uptown, none of that.
Now
None of that.
downtown, not so bad. Downtown's kind of metropolitan, but
Yeah.
see them little ghetto ass uptown in the east. Yeah, my nigga, just
You get
Oh,
robbed.
yeah, crash dummies.
Man,
crash dummies.
You get
Oh,
robbed,
You
killed.
get
Nah, I'm hearing about the
downtown
9
not as bad as people think it is. It's a metropolitan area.
Nigga throw your ass in Lake Pontchartrain so quick.
Pop the train, 2 lane.
Man, oh,
Yo,
y'all
ass
ain't laughing.
gone.
That shit fucked up.
Your ass gone, boy. Nigga, a whole alligator and ate your ass up. Nigga, they done found an ankle and a shoe.
Bro,
nigga.
how good is Gator?
Delicious.
I'm trying to kill one by hand. Well, not by hand, but with a gun. I'm trying to.
That's on you, bro.
Real talk,
I ain't
bro.
doing it.
Fuck you up. Nigga, head to Shreveport, Louisiana. Fuck with me.
For real?
Hey,
You do it?
Shreveport, Louisiana got the freakiest assholes, bro. Shreveport, Louisiana hoes will make it go do what it do.
I used to work in Shreveport, and I used to stay there in Shreveport. Mama currently stay there right now. I used to work at a high school called Woodline High School, and I used to mob around the city, and I know the city very, very, very well. And I tell you this, that nigga ain't lying. That nigga, boy, you go to man. Listen, you go to Hollywood, Lakeside, Motown,
Monroe.
It's over with, boy. The whole
nigga.
I'm just gonna say this.
Now they ain't gonna know how to read too good. I'll tell you that much.
Shut up, Brian.
They go dumb on the dick though.
Let me say this. Disclaimer: everything that Brian says
good.
These are all views shared only by Brian Turner.
Man, them hoes, bro. If you ever give a Monroe bitch back shots, that shit gonna change your motherfucking life, nigga.
This nigga's talking
like
bro,
that.
Even Monroe hoe back shots, bro. And I see New Orleans hoes, yeah, they make it do what it do. But see Monroe and Shreveport hoes, my God, bro.
My God.
They've been doing that shit for a long fucking time. That's why
my name Bennett and I ain't in it because I gotta go home. I gotta go home. My name Bennett and I ain't in it because hey, listen, I got folks that know me. So I ain't got time to go pull up. I'm pull up to the
shout out Monroe.
Shout out to Monroe, Louisiana. Fuck with
South side, east side, stand up Monroe, Louisiana. You know what I'm talking about, Sally Humble.
Dumb
shit. Any females from Monroe watching, man, hit me up, man.
Man, them hoes make it dumb. Them hoes go dumb on the fucking dick.
I ain't, man. Listen, Dre, I'll talk to you offline. But I just say
them hoes go stupid on the dick, and you know them.
That's probably why they baby daddy gonna want to damn kill your ass.
Man,
that's mine.
Oh yeah, they do. But like Shreveport, Monroe hoes, they been fucking since they was like 14 years old. So they like seasoned. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, not lying.
Them little hoes been fucking for a long time.
Niggas, bro.
They gonna show you some shit.
Maybe talk about my generation.
Like,
I hope we talk about mine because that's when we was starting out. Because walking home from Sally Humble all the way to Oakmont apartment, and you know, I lost my virginity outside. Just to say that much. We wasn't inside. We was outside.
In the woods.
Make a whole sick.
In the grass, nigga.
Okay, how hot was it?
It was not that hot. It was laying down in the grass. It was a horse behind us.
That's fire. That's fire. Set the scene. That's fire.
It was like there was a railroad track that was like in front of us, and it was like
See, I was gonna give the train a show.
Man, listen, that was the best.
Street.
I am saying it was a pretty good 5 good minutes.
But I will tell you, my bad, Mark. I'm gonna tell you this, Dre. Don't ever eat a Shreveport hoe out. Don't ever do it. Don't ask me why I know that. Don't ever eat a Shreveport hoe out. Don't do it.
It's gonna taste like jambalaya.
Yeah, dog.
I'm about to fall back, y'all.
Me too. I'm about to
I'm out.
Come on, bro. I know a little something,
It's
bro.
like 2 over here.
Oh, it's
all right, bro.
It's 10:44, man. Listen,
It's 12:44, man. Hey,
I gotta go to school in the morning.
Yeah,
I gotta go to school in the morning.
Hey, nigga, this is part 1. Hey, the bitches are to Sergeant Scott, to Sergeant, whatever the fuck this bitch name is, she in jail right now. Hey, look, be in that bitch and do your due diligence, call your lawyer, do us all a favor, get the fuck off social media.
Damn, she locked up. Damn.
Yeah, she got arrested today.
Came back on base. Now she in that crazy ass prison.
In jail. No,
And bruh is too. Oh,
in-
jail.
Jail suck because military jail, you can't call.
Hell no,
They
bro.
really have you fucked up, bro.
They could transfer you. They put you on transfer and
Oh.
get rid of you.
They don't think that's what I'm saying. The civilian sector don't really know about it, so they just
Now they really could get rid of you, especially when they prison.
Yeah. Just like you basically don't miss your ass in solitary confinement in jail, and your parents don't know what the fuck you are.
The
Yeah.
legal
The
way.
military ain't gonna release no information because you didn't put them down as anything. So, you know, but we ain't gonna hold y'all too long. I think y'all for tuning in.
This was good. Hey, this is part 1. Part 2 gonna be even better because chances are, I'm here from the sergeant. You're probably gonna be in front of a damn military JAG officer.
Yeah, that's the next time. Hopefully, ma'am, I hope you be blessed. I hope the Most High God cover you in every way.
And for all you bitches who tag Sergeant Major, just know y'all ain't the bitches gonna have to deal with this nigga when he come down from Washington to come fuck this.
Telling you, bro, if y'all in the military and y'all tag that man, disable all y'all social media accounts.
Please.
It's too late. Too
Throw
late.
your phone in the water. Throw your phone in the water, nigga, and just act when somebody wants something from you, send smoke signals. Send smoke signals, nigga.
As soon as it go up, they got a phone that sit there and they automatically screenshot it. Boop, boop, boop.
And the worst part about it is, bruh, it was none but black folks. What the fuck? What is wrong with y'all?
Oh, yeah.
They already have a certain complex. Y'all got one of the most powerful people in the world, who I don't even know why he has social media. I don't know why we even have access to his social media.
You know what? I'm glad I wasn't fucking with it while I was in. But I ain't gonna hold too long because I'm tired of the motherfucker and I gotta go cook all this damn food tomorrow. I appreciate everybody coming on. Brian,
next time, let me know, man.
And I appreciate it, man. Much love and salute to everybody in the chat. Tay, Slab King, one night stand TV.
God, get in my inbox, bro. I'm gonna put my my Instagram in the inbox.
Yeah. Exchange information, man. But everybody, y'all be blessed, man. And we out, man.
Yes, sir.
Yep. And